Family thing, baby, to the day that we cry. Ain't no party like a misfit party, cause a misfit party don't stop. Love, loyalty, respect, man, that's all we got. It's a family thing, baby, to the day that we cry. We rep it, city to city, from state to state. It's that Raider Nation 365, 24/7. Where my misfits at, love, loyalty, and respect. Always give it back, that's how it goes when you sport that silver and black. It's a family thing, and that's a fact. Urging all the California residents on September 14th to vote no, hell no on the California recall. Of all the podcasts, of all the Raider podcasts in the world, please believe that this is definitely one of them. You're tuned into the Raider Nation's Misfits podcast, starring Las Vegas President Javier Lopez, starring Bullhead President Chale Boy,
what up?
And starring National President Sugar Free. What up?
What up? What up? What it do?
Boy.
Hey everybody, episode 17, man. Can you homies believe it? Okay. And we're still here, everybody. It's the one and only Raider Nation Misfits podcast. Okay. And this is for all the Raider Nation, coast to coast and worldwide. Much respect and love to all the chapters, Misfits chapters, and all the Raider booster clubs out there, and all the Raider content makers out there, and just all the Raider Nation, man. This one's for you. Let's get into it, fellas. This first segment is brought to you by Misfits Kitchen. Okay, listen, everybody. Leave the cooking to Prez. That's all I got to say. Leave the cooking to Prez, and he's going to take care of it, okay? Tacos, hot dogs, burgers, whatever it is for your next party, your next community service event, Misfits Kitchen. If you think it up, man, they'll cook it up, okay? That's what's up. So let's get into it, man. Conejo, man. You, Conejo, man, you were there, man. Prez, you were there in the house, Las Vegas. The training camp, first training camp in Vegas, and the first official Raider game against the Seahawks, man. Tell me what's up, Conejo, man. How was that ambiente out there in the parking lot, Prez? How was that ambiente in the stadium, man? Let everybody know. Take everybody inside the stadium, man.
Man, homie, it was sold out, my boy. It was sold out. So you know the Raider Nation is gonna show up, my boy. You already know. So we showed up, my boy. We showed up. We were there, tailgated. Most people weren't expecting that heat, homie. But you know, Raider Nation doing what we do best, homie. You know, everybody's partying, having a good time, dog. You know, everybody's staying hydrated. Much hydration to be. It's a must. Other than that, bro, it was cool, dog. It was off the hook, my boy.
Just being it was like Conejo said, bro. It was a hot one out there, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was about 106, 107 out there. The high, and then that concrete, man, all that concrete don't make it any easier, bro. You know, that shit just comes out the concrete. That shit burns you. It's no joke. I know some females that had sandals and they had like burns on their feet, bro. You know what I mean? That's how hot it was. You know, and you couldn't even wear sandals out there because you burn your feet. So it was that kind of hot, but you know, we showed up. I mean, you showed up. I think it was like the first little chance we got to tailgate. No, spring training they tailgated. Spring training too. You know, spring training was kind of like the first one that we actually could tailgate. Spring training was cool. It wasn't a lot of people, so you kind of got you got the vibe a little bit out there when you're out there tailgating. The vibe was nice. Everybody was cool. You know, just like Oakland, they have carts driving around. If you ever been to Oakland, they have those golf carts driving around that kind of take you wherever you need to go to different kind of. The one thing that is kind of messed up is the parking situation, bro. If you don't have a good lot pass, the parking situation is really fucked up. Like, you know, you have to pay either. I think I found one that was like $100. There was 100. They were paying $100 to park. The cheapest I found when we were driving around was like $40, but that shit was like way on the other. Like it was like at least a mile or 2 miles away from the stadium, and they were charging $40. So it's like, and then with 106-degree heat, bro, you ain't trying to walk a mile and a half or 2 miles to the stadium, bro, you're gonna die by the time you get there. So it's like if you can get a parking pass, you Uber from wherever you're at. If you're from out of town, and I would suggest you just leave your car at the casino or at the hotel and Uber and get dropped off right there on Russell. Get dropped off right there on Russell.
Compa, right there. Another thing to mention too, just remember, keep in mind, bro, I'm in Vegas, so from what I'm hearing, if you plan on Ubering it, compa, make sure you do it a little bit early. And order your Uber ahead of time. Because
I've heard some bad stories about the Ubers this past weekend.
And then I think they're shorthanded right now. So just remember, bro, if you guys are a party of 5, it'll be like an hour and a half wait to your.
I mean, you might even have to do an old school taxi, bro. You know what I mean? The taxis are probably rolling. You can roll in an old school taxi, but you know how those taxis go, bro. Those meter will keep going even in fucking traffic. You'll be sitting in traffic in Vegas and you see that fucking meter, keep going. And you're just like, fuck. I'm just, it's like, and they'll keep it rolling, bro. So Uber's a little cheaper, I would think. But hey, however you can, maybe you get dropped off right there off of Russell and just kind of walk through the parking lot. But the parking situation's a little messed up. Some of the parking attendants don't know what the fuck they're doing yet. You could tell they're new. It's kind of a new deal. It's kind of a new deal that these parking attendants are going through. So other than that, man, it was cracking in there. It was loud. I mean, I know for the first season, the preseason game, it was cracking. Carlos Santana did the halftime. Carlos Santana was the halftime show. He always, Carlos Santana always gets down, bro. And then as soon as you walk in, on all the chairs, they have these towels, as a memory. When you go in, it's Raiders. This says Raiders, Seahawks, because it's honestly the first official game with fans, in Allegiant Stadium, football game as far as that. I mean, there've been fans for other things, but they had those towels, and then they had these watches. They're watches that they go off during the music. So they were going off when the music was going off. These lights, their wristbands were going off. They were going off. So every time there was music, these wristbands would go off and they turn the lights off and shit. Excuse me. Yeah, but that, and then there's always a couple fights here and there. There's always a couple fights here and there. People get drunk. Out of towners start opening their mouth and then they get socked up. You know what I mean? Shit like that always happens. Yeah, always happens. People get too drunk. They get too drunk. They're having to be carried out. I saw some of that happening. They were getting carried out because they were getting too drunk. But other than that, man, I mean, the food's always good in there. I'll shout out Jesse Ray's, bro. If you guys ever in Vegas, bro, a good barbecue spot to go is Jesse Ray's Barbecue. They actually have their own barbecue. They have their own spot inside Allegiant as well. Jesse Ray's Barbecues inside Allegiant Stadium. They have a little spot outside as well. Other than that, it was a good experience, man. I mean, whoever experienced it, you're lucky.
Yeah, man. There you go, man. That's what's up. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you guys off.
No, that's fine.
Nah, you
all
good,
right,
bro.
So that's what's up, everybody, man. I mean, there you go. Have it. You got it right there. So there's some tips, game day tips for those of you who are gonna be in Vegas. Make sure, so like man Conejo said, man, because he's right there in the heart of it all. If you're gonna Uber, I think that's the best way to go. But make sure you get it early, okay? Don't think that you're gonna order it at 12:30 and be at the game at 1:15.
That's gonna be a big mistake, Mario. Like for real, bro. Like I just want the nation to understand, bro.
Don't the gates open like what 3-4 hours?
Exactly. You're tailgating 3 hours before that, compa. So
you have all that time to get yourself an Uber.
I advise everybody to please, just keep that in mind, and that way you're not asked out at the thinking, you're gonna get there on 10-15 minutes before the game starts.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen because I heard some stories, bro, where these fools were complaining about it.
Oh yeah, compa, trust me, I'm already hearing all kinds of shit from everywhere. Like, people, out of towners don't think it's hectic. It is, compa. It is.
It is.
And also, everybody, Raider games were fun to go to in Oakland, and Raider games I'm sure will be fun to go to in Vegas. But just out of towners, the Seahawks. I don't know if everybody remembers, but the Seahawks, back in the day, they were in our division, the AFC West. I don't know if anybody remembers that, right? But that was a while back, and I don't think that rivalry hatred still exists. So whatever happened with the Seahawks fans, I'm pretty sure people getting drunk and starting stuff, and that's just another message to all the out of towners. Come to Vegas, have a good time, cheer for your team, man. But don't get out of line. Don't get it twisted. Vegas is it's a very hospitable city, man. It's a great city, man. But don't get it twisted, man. When you come, have a good time, but act right. And those are just tips for everybody. Okay, so
Yes,
now
sir.
everybody, we're getting into this next segment. We're gonna talk about a little bit of training camp, but this next segment, everybody, is brought to you by the new candy. I'm talking about dulces tóxicos. Okay, when you're
All right.
having a good time, if you're chilling with the homies, or if you're having a party, or when you're ready to watch the game. Okay, make sure that you have it on point this season. Hey man, Conejo man, tell us what flavors we got on point, man.
Yeah, what's up, Mario? Yeah,
And
bro.
let's see that logo. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, dulces tóxicos, bro. They come in various different types of flavors. This one personally is the watermelon patches, bro, with chamoy, tamarindo chamoy gummies. They're feeding for every occasion. Like I said, that's just to name a few. We got peach rings, cherries, sour patch kids. You name it, Mario. Like, just check us out on the IG page at Dulces Tóxicos, and like I said, they're feeding it for tailgating as well, bro.
That's
Fire.
what's up. That's what's up, everybody. There it is, man. Ooh, that's what's up, everybody. So now you know, now you're up on game, okay? Act like you know, and then when you're in Las Vegas, man, you're gonna come across someone whenever you're partying with us, okay? So everybody, really quick, man, we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about training camp, um, and we're talking about the preseason, and we know it's exciting because man, we're getting closer to the season, but it is what it is, man. There's the NFL, it's a business, and of course, here come the cuts, and seven homies were cut this week, okay? And they waived a quarterback Case Cookus, right? And everybody's like, man, what? It's funny, man, because some of these other Raider reporters, and shout out to everybody. I shouldn't talk smack, but they were, oh, why did they sign Case Cookus? Did they sign him to heat up the quarterback position? Is Nathan Peterman's job in trouble for the third string? Calm down, everybody. Case Cookus was signed on to take one snap, and he did, and that was that. And they released him, man. Kicker Dominic Eberle, okay, and we know that Daniel Carlson's a kicker, so that dude's gone, okay. Liam McCollum, Bo Scarborough, Caleb Scott, all of these offensive players released, and they also released cornerback Devontae Bosby and defensive tackle Ethan Westbrooks. Okay. And then yesterday they signed linebacker Tavon Coney. Okay. Today, everybody, very, very scary, man. In training camp. Aside from the fights and everything, man, we knew that was gonna happen, but very, very scary in training camp. They're reporting that Richie Incognito was injured, and we hope it's not anything serious. And so we'll see. Because we really need him out there, and he was looking good, man. So we'll see what happens. And training camp is heating up, man. This Saturday, we got a Raider game coming up. It's your boy, the man himself, man. I'll be in the building, man. If you're there, man, look me up and buy me a drink, man. Okay, right? And we'll have a good old time over there, man. But anyways, Prez, you were in the building, and you heard reports too. I was watching the game. You were in the building. I was watching the game on my phone. Okay.
Yeah.
But Prez, I want to know your thoughts, man. To me, in my opinion, watching from my phone, Nate Peterman, third string quarterback, he was looking pretty decent, man. In my
Yeah, he was.
opinion, man. What are your thoughts on that, Prez?
Yeah, Peterman was, I mean, he pretty much played the whole game, bro. I mean, he played the whole game,
Yeah.
bro. He didn't really come out he didn't play bad, he didn't play like super good, but he played controlled. He was controlled, bro. He didn't really turn the ball over. He didn't lose the game. He didn't lose the game, bro. And that's all you can really ask for a third stringer. To not lose the game. Just keep staying in control. No, just stick with the game plan. Whatever they would don't. He's not gonna go up there and change no plays at the line. He's not a Derek Carr. Derek Carr has the keys to the offense, bro. So Derek Carr can change. He can read the offense, read the defense, and change the play at the line of scrimmage. That's what Derek Carr does. That's the kind of that's how John Gruden has him. But the other quarterbacks, they don't have that luxury. They got to really pretty much run whatever John Gruden tells you to fucking run. Pretty much what it is. And he did a good job, bro. He did a good job. I was more interested in seeing the defense, man. I wanted to see the defense. I wasn't really interested. I know the offense could play. I know the offense is going to score. We pretty much had the same offense as last year with some additions. So we were good last year. We're going to be good this year again on offense. The thing I want to see was the defense, bro. And they played with heart out there, man, because you're missing some they were missing some starters out there. Crosby didn't play, and Ngagwe didn't play. Carl Joseph didn't play. But who was out there making plays was Morig. Trayvon Morig was out there flying around, and they were flying around, bro. They had some heart out there. They're playing with spirit, like they wanted to do some things out there, bro. I liked it. I liked it. The energy in the stadium was good, man, and the energy on the field was good too from the players. So overall, it was a good game, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I think almost all. I think just about all the starters didn't play. The starter that did play, and you tell me, am I looking too much into it? No big deal, or is there something to look into it? He played almost the whole game, Clelin Ferrell, and I'm asking this, and this is the reason why I'm asking. Usually the preseason games are for those individuals who are trying to make the team. You with me? And if you're on the team, you're either not going to play in the preseason or you're going to play a couple of snaps. But this dude who's a starter played just about the whole game. So you guys tell me, do you feel that this guy is playing for his job, or am I just looking too far into it and he's just out there getting a lot of snaps? What do you guys think?
I think he's playing for his job, bro. You know what I mean? I think he's out there, trying to get his money, bro. And, he was everywhere, and that's cool. You know what I mean? That also help out Abram, you know what I mean? So, we need that defense, man. Just like Sugar Free said, our O was good. We need that defense.
I agree with you.
Hopefully John Gruden can pull something out of his ass, dog. So
I just hope the right people don't get cut. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think Farrell's pretty much playing for his job, bro. He's playing. He's out there for playing time because he didn't do shit last year, man. He didn't do shit last year. He's a high. What he got picked? We picked him third. Was it third or fourth last? A couple years back. He was a high draft pick.
He was the number. He was in the first round, the number 4 pick.
Yeah, he was a high draft pick, bro. So it's like his rookie contract is gonna come to an end pretty soon. You know what I mean? So it's either they got to make a decision. They either want to give him some time, or they want to put him on the back burner and let him walk. Or if it comes along, they trade him. You know what I mean? Trade him for something else. Because right now, I mean, and he played good, bro. I'm not gonna say he didn't, but I don't think he's gonna get very much playing time with Ngagwe and Crosby out there. And then what's that new one in the middle that we got, bro? It doesn't come to my head, man. Mario, help me out here, bro.
Who?
The new lineman that we got.
Oh.
Sorry, man. I've gone brain dead too right now.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean, though, man. With these additions, and they were rushing that. I mean, it's preseason, of course, man. But they were rushing the quarterback, and they were getting at him. And like I said, it is preseason, but that's who's on the schedule, man. So I hear what you're saying, Prez. And that's what I was gonna jump to too. Was next. defense, but it looks like the defense is much, much, much improved. It looks like the linebacker situation, the rushing situation, man, it looks like it's highly improved in the secondary too, man. So, we're really hoping, man, this year. I don't know if you guys are buying into it. I'm kind of buying into it, man. Every year I do get caught up in the hype, but at the same time, man, my mind hits me over the head and says, "Relax, man, just calm down." So we'll see, guys. But that's what's going on in training camp. Really quick, man. Let's hear some audio from Coach Gruden today in training camp.
All right.
It wasn't perfect, but pretty good.
Okay, here we go.
How's it going? I'll be happy to answer any questions I can.
Saw Richie and Nicholas kind of limp off the field a little bit. Any kind of a early update to look into?
Sorry, the name you were there we go, Prez. The name you were looking for is Nicholas Morrow, and Nicholas Morrow was the other guy who was injured today in practice. So
Yeah.
that's key, everybody. On both sides of the ball, Incognito, who will probably be the captain of the line, and Nicholas Morrow, the linebacker, on the other side of the ball. Anyways, that's what they were asking Gruden about this right now.
Know some here the next couple of days, but I don't have anything to report yet.
Is that part of the reason?
You got to answer a little bit. I thought we had a great work today until special teams, right at the end of the special teams period. I have no idea what that was, but that's enough of that crap. It's not good for football. That's not good for anything. So that's the end of that. That's the end of that practice session.
2 days of workouts here. What'd you get out of that? What do you think?
We did. I thought we did a great job looking at some different players in different situations and different defenses and different offenses. And we had some guys really get some excellent experience against a very good football team. So it's all about experience. It's all about improving. And I think we accomplished those two things.
Getting the reps you guys got these last couple of days, will that kind of change how you approach the preseason game in terms of who's going to play?
We will. We're going to try to be smart and also try to keep on schedule in terms of our young players' development and this team's development. So we'll meet as a staff and determine who's up and who's out here in the next day or so.
The message to the team then when you have to call it off early because of what happened?
They know better. Everybody knows better. And again, it wasn't everybody fighting. It'll be on TV. You'll see a bunch of guys screaming. But it was two guys in the special teams period, and then it was a lot of trash talking that escalated. It's just sickening, really. It's just stupidity. But I'm done with that. It's just child's play to me.
John, you talked about Trayvon Moore showing up when pads get on. The pads have been on. 2 pretty good practices for him.
I'm pleased with him. I thought he did an excellent job. Very.
Okay, so really quick, I don't know if you guys caught that, but there was a brawl today. I don't know too many details about it there, but there was actually 2 fights. I guess they broke it up and then they started fighting again in the scrimmage against the Rams. And then the story is that Gruden yelled at everybody, "Get on the bus," and that was it. Practice was over. Like he called. I don't even think they had gone the full practice, and he called it. Okay, to me, I kind of like that. I need Gruden to have full control of the team. I need them to be focused. Let me ask you guys, what do you guys think? Gruden overreacting by yelling everybody, "Hey man, get your what on the bus," or that's what he needs to do. What do you guys think?
I'm with you, Mario. Like I'm glad to see the coach stepping up. That's Chucky, bro. I mean, he needs to keep that shit old school. He didn't deal with that shit before, so he ain't gonna put up with it now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We want it's really, this season's crucial, everybody, man. I mean, we can't have another losing season. This season is tough.
Oh, he didn't get paid all that.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all you good. Go for it.
Gruden needs to do something only for Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
All this, they didn't all build all this, invest in all this, just keep losing, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
absolutely.
he needs to wake the fuck up, bro. He needs to do something. Like I say, he needs to put something out of his ass, dog, and figure it out, man. And then, like I said, yeah, I agree too. I think with him putting his foot down, you know, he needs to take control, man.
And I'm happy he did that, bro. I'm glad to hear he did that, bro. Like honestly, I mean, I think it was that's Chucky, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's the coach, bro. I mean, he's the coach, and he needs to lay the law down. What happens if they start fighting? So those guys can get hurt out there, man. You know, you can get hurt doing something stupid. You know, you can get hurt on a dog pile, or you step on someone's foot. There goes your ankle, and there goes your starting lineman for like the half of the season, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's just stupid. That's why he's like, that's stupid. If you're gonna get waste that energy on the field when we're playing, not when you're doing stupid shit when you're fighting. That's just dumb. It's just, but it also shows the energy and the passion that the guys have, bro. It also I kind of like it both ways. I like it because it shows that the players, they're not putting up with no shit, bro. They're gonna go out there, they're gonna fight, they're gonna go out there, they're not gonna take nobody's shit, and they're gonna give it right back to you. They're not gonna just roll over. So if you're gonna go out there, Jaylen Ramsey's gonna go out there, run his fucking mouth. Someone's gonna pop him in the side of the fucking face, and someone's gonna hit him, or someone's gonna tell him something, and then that's how the brawls start. Because what happens, you always got that guy who's gonna run his fucking mouth, and everybody knows that guy on the other side is Jaylen Ramsey. Jaylen Ramsey on the Rams likes to run his fucking mouth. Everybody knows that. And what happens when he starts to get burned, he starts to run his mouth, and Renfro burned his ass like 2 times. Renfro burned his ass 2 times, and that he didn't agree with that. And till this day, well, today he's pretty much saying I didn't happen, and I don't know, I wasn't prepared. Everybody knows, fool.
I can't wait for that tape to come out, man.
You know, there's tape of him getting burned. Supposedly, he said he looked at the tape and he didn't see it, and he just said that Renfro got 1 good catch and that was it. But I mean, come on, bro. Like, it is what it is. I mean, Ramsey's one of the best fucking cornerbacks in the fucking league, bro. So
and Renfro outran his ass.
Exactly. So if Renfro could do that to one of the best cornerbacks in the league, even Renfro said, if I could do that to Ramsey, I could do it to anybody in the league. Yeah, that's what he's pretty much saying, bro. And look, Waller's tearing it up. Waller only hasn't even practiced this fucking offseason.
Yeah, barely
practiced like a week, and he was tearing it up out there, bro. Like, you know, I saw some video of that fool just swimming, moving everybody, just straight striding, bro. You know what I mean? Over no one could. He's unguardable. You can't guard Waller with the cornerback because he's way too big for a cornerback, and you can't guard him. You can't guard him with the fucking you can't guard him with the linebacker because he's a tight end. So sometimes they're gonna have a linebacker go out on him. A linebacker can't stay with Waller, bro. He's way too fast. So that's gonna leave a cornerback one-on-one. That's what they want, bro. They want a one-on-one battle with Waller and the cornerback. He's gonna eat that cornerback up every time. Every time is gonna eat him up, bro. And what that's gonna lead to is that's gonna lead to double teams. That's gonna lead to double team. The safety's gonna have to help. They're going to have to help, and that's going to leave someone else one-on-one, which is probably going to be Ruggs. That's probably going to leave Ruggs open or Renfro. And if you leave one of those 2 guys open, they're going to eat you up as well. You know what I mean? So that's going to open up a lot of things for the offense, dog. When you have these guys, when you have Waller in there and taking up space, you're going to have you're going to open up a lot of one-on-ones, a lot of one-on-one action with these receivers. And our receivers are fast. You got even Zay Jones. Zay Jones is fast, man. You got Ruggs, and you got that new one from the Bills. Josh Brown? Josh Brown. Yeah, he's a speedster too, bro. I mean, so, you know, Carr has a lot of options out there, but everybody's question is always going to be the defense, bro. It's going to be the defense. That's the big question mark. That's a big question mark.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And, you know, speaking of Zay Jones, I've been watching some of the highlights. I was watching the game on the phone. He made 2 really incredible catches. You know, he only played a couple of snaps, but he, 3 catches for 57 yards. I mean, he made some really incredible catches, and I hope that they target him a lot more, and I hope that he can get a lot more separation this year, man. Man, we excited, man, and this next segment is brought to you by Infedmo Productions for all of your audio and video engineering, man. Infedmo Productions, let's make it happen, okay? And this is from Bullhead President Chale, man, and he got some musical selection. And listen, he been putting us up on game all summer long, so he got some other banger that he's about to show us. What's up, Charlie, man? Take it away, man.
What's going on, man? Yeah, trying to take it back, man. Been a couple of songs, a lot of rap. Yeah, take it back, shoot you something called Joey. I don't know if anybody heard of him, Joey Quinones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joey Quinones.
Quinones, or my boy. That fool gets sick with it, G. You know what I mean? And, he just dropped a new track that drifting on the memory.
Yeah, man, and he's out there, and actually I had a chance, to when I was at Earth Wrong Studio, I had a chance to throw a couple of shows with the Sinceres right there, man, and it was a good time. And I remember Joey from the Steady 45 days and the Delirium days. But anyways, man, the guy has come up has been coming up, and I'm trying to I'm gonna put a track right here. Here we go. All right, we're queuing it up right here.
This Friday, Paw Patrol ready for action.
Let's bypass these YouTube commercials, and here we go.
Yeah.
Hitters.
Hey everybody, light it up, man. Pour yourself a drink, man. That's what's up.
That's that
Hitters.
good music, dog.
Hitters. That's a hitter.
That's that baby making music.
So there it is, everybody. Joey Quinones, and that's the label. His label, Secondhand Sound, and Joey Quinones of the Sinceres, of the Altons, and he's on a lot of other tracks these days. With the Lakesiders and backing up Brenton Wood. I know they backed up Brenton Wood not too long ago too. So hey, man, that's a good one, man, and I had the privilege of working with that homie before, man. So anyway, shout out to them and best wishes to them, man. That's a good one, Charlie. And everybody, every week, man, Bullhead President Chale Boy is gonna bring us, banger after banger. He switched it up, man. Everyone was ready for a hip hop track, and everyone was ready to throw it up in the air like that. He switched it up on everybody and put that soul on everybody.
Take that shit back, man.
That's what's up. And then one last thing, everybody. And I slipped on it, everybody. I'm the producer, and I slipped on it. And we needed to do this in the beginning of the show, but we'll make sure we have the info in the description. January 19th, man, I can't believe that I slipped like that. January 19th, okay? Prez, it's the first away game, right? But that's okay. Home, away, it don't matter. The Raider Nation gonna do what they're gonna do. What's going on January 19th, September 19th, Prez?
Yeah, no, September 19th, bro. September 19th at New York Pizza and Pasta in Vegas. We're putting on the game's against Pittsburgh. We're doing a watch party at New York Pizza and Pasta. We're gonna get together there. We're gonna have a little watch party. We're gonna have a DJ spinning. It's family friendly. We're gonna have hopefully some Raider Nation's gonna come down. We'll have some people dressed up as far in costumes. A lot of the Raider Nation hopefully will be there. We're gonna have we'll also have if anybody's in the area wants to stop by, we have this thing called the Run Squad, which is helping foster kids and mentoring them in any way. Misfits are a big part of this, so we're going to be doing We're going to be helping them. So we're going to have a lot of those kids show up that day, September 19th. We're going to have these kids show up there. They're totally excited to be there with us. We're going to show them what the Raider Nation's all about. We're going to cover their food. They're not going to cover nothing. We're coming out of our pockets for everything that we're going to feed them. We're going to give them whatever. We also have some special gifts lined up for them. We're going to get them some lanyards. I got some special Misfits lanyards lined up for them. I got some, and I got some special, some clear backpacks. I got some special clear bags that they go. We got them. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my VP Eric Easy for getting this together for us. He found a manufacturer that's gonna get the clear bags at the specs of the Raider Stadium. You know, so these clear bags, these kids can take in. They could put their stuff in there. They could take it to the stadium, and in case anybody sees them around, they can give them some stickers, some patches, or a shirt for their club. Anything is always welcome. They don't have to be carrying it on their arms. They can put it in this backpack. So hopefully we're gonna have those two things for them. I want to try and gather up some stuff for them as far as some different clubs. Anybody want to mail us some stuff of their club? It's more than welcome. Stickers, patches, shirts, whatever for these kids. Reach out to us. I'll let you know the sizes we'll have out there. Hopefully I'll get the sizes pretty soon. If not, it's always easier to do patches and stickers and stuff like that because you don't have to worry about sizes. But you could always just show up, man. We'll be there. Like I said, New York Pizza and Pasta in Las Vegas. Google it. You'll find it online. We'll have some tents out there. I know Conejo's going to be out there probably setting up some tents. We'll have a lot of flags. We'll have a lot of games for the kids. So it should be a good time, man. We're really looking forward to that. It's also having a good time, and it's also giving back. So it's two of the things that we do best. We're going to be doing it with the Outlaws, the Tumbados, Somos Familia Booster Club, and us. That's four, right? So that's us. So that's four of us out there doing it. But any club is always more than welcome to be there. I know we're not the only show in town as far as people doing things and having get-togethers, but it's always for a good cause. So we welcome anybody who wants to go.
Yeah. Also, to add to that, compa, I want to send a special shout out to Lonnie, bro. I know him and his family are going through some hard times right now, compa, and just want to ask the Raider Nation to keep his family in prayers. This shout out goes for Lonnie from the, you know what's up, my boy. You already know it's a family thing over here, homie.
Yeah, special shout out to Lonnie as the homie right there.
Yeah, man, much love and respect, man, to Big Lonnie Cash, man. He was on the show and he did a tremendous, that's the word I'm going to use, tremendous, because that's what it was, tremendous interview. And he's a tremendous individual, man. So shout out to him and prayers, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. His prayers are always highly appreciated at this moment, bro.
That's what's up. Absolutely, man. There's some crazy times. Also prayers, going out to, the Buckeye chapter was collecting supplies. There's flooding going on, in their part of Arizona. And a lot of this stuff doesn't get reported by the local or the national media. So prayers to them, and we're gonna see how we can definitely help them out. And a lot of crazy stuff going on everywhere, man. A huge earthquake just happened in Haiti, over the weekend. The U.S. forces left Afghanistan, and the Taliban has taken over Afghanistan once again. And my point is, man, whether you're living in California, whether you're living in Nevada, whether you're living in Arizona or in another part of the world, it's crazy all over, man. And that's why we do this family thing. That's why we stick together. That's why we do it for the kids, everybody. You guys got to understand this, that this Raider Nation Misfits is not just about getting together and watching Raider games. Yeah, that's part of it, but that's not the main thing, man. The main thing is being active in the community. And you see these homies right here on the screen. We just regular cats, but everybody can get involved too, man. So that's what's up, everybody. Hey, final shout outs, man. Okay. Charlie, man, who you want to shout out, man?
Shout out to all the Misfits. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the fam. Sugar free, you know what I mean? And like Conejo said, shout out to Lonnie, prayers sent his way, man. You know what I mean? And Yeah, man. Everybody, man, out there, all the freaking Skull and Dagger family. Everybody already know, man. It's a
Yes,
family
sir.
thing.
That's what's up. What about you, Conejo, man? Who do you want to shout out, brother?
Bro, I just want to shout out to you know, the lady Misfits, you know, as well. You know,
Yes, yes.
Misfits, all my Misfits. You know, it's crazy, bro. There's a lot of things happening, bro. Everybody's just on some weird shit right now, bro. Like all over the world, just period. Like it's just so much shit going on, bro. But you know, we're just doing what we do, bro, and trying to stay positive with each other, you know, I love you guys all, bro. You know, you guys already know where my heart's at. So, you know, I know where you guys' heart's at. And we just gotta keep that strong, bro. Like serio, like we gotta keep that shit real strong.
Absolutely, man. How about you, President? Thank you, Conejo, man. How about you, President?
Man, look, I know, like Conejo said, there's a lot of weird shit going on right now, bro. There's a lot of weird shit everywhere you look, man. There's a lot of weird shit, and even within my circle and our circle, there's always something going on with somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Just because someone smiles, bro, like I always say, doesn't mean they're not going through something, bro. It never fails where I get a call from one of my family members, and I say family members because that's what I call them. Misfits are my family, bro. You know what I mean? So when I say family members, it never fails when I get a call or a text saying that they're going through something, bro. And I welcome those. I welcome it because if I could take everyone's pain away and everyone's problem away, I would, bro. I would take it on my shoulders and I would do it all myself. I would take that pain, but I can't. But all I could do is speak some positivity in you and know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, bro. You know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It might be a little farther than you want, than you want it to be. But I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you in the darkness, bro. You know what I mean? I'll be there for you in the darkness and we'll find that light together. You know what I mean? We'll find that light together, bro. And just know that it will get better through these bad times, through these hard times. Hard times don't last, man. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. You know what I mean? Only the strong survive. Only the strong survive. And I like to believe that all my family are strong, bro. We're all hustlers. We're all providers. We're all family people. We're all family men, family women, mothers, and mothers, fathers, and we've been through the battles of life, bro. You know, the scar we have our scars. You know, our battle scars are well represented. They're well earned, bro. You know what I mean? So, and that being said, man, um, little things that we go through are nothing compared to the other shit that we've gone through in our lives. And that being said, it takes a strong person to go through what you go through and to still give back, to people that need and still have your own shit to deal with. It takes a special kind of person. And those are the kind of people that we need around us. And those are the kind of people I want around me. You know what I mean? Because that means that they're going to be there through the rough times and the good times, because there's not always good times, bro. You know what I mean? Because we're all year 365, 24/7. You know what I mean? We don't stop. We don't stop. This is not just a football season thing. You know what I mean? So I just wanted just a shout out to the people waking up every day, man, and going through life and just going through it. And just know that it won't last forever. It won't last forever. And a shout out to you because you are important, bro. You are important. No matter what, you're important. You matter. You know, that your problems won't last forever. Just think positive. I always say, you do positive, you think positive, positive things will start happening in your life. You'll start to realize that if you start putting positive energy out there and you start doing positive things will start happening around you, bro. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing that you need to realize. And once you realize that, you're not going to want to go back. You're not going to want to go back, bro, because you're going to start doing shit and you're going to be like, damn, I did this and the world is repaying me with doing something for me. You know what I mean? Like it's weird, bro. It's really weird. And it's just something that once you do it, there's really no going back for you.
And that's what's up right there, everybody. Hey, man, everybody in these crazy times, listen, man, think about what's important. Take care of your family. You know what I'm saying, man? If you got a ride or die, you know what, man, then stick with her. You know what I'm saying, man? You with me, everybody, man, and make good decisions out there. People are still getting sick, so you make good decisions, man. You make sure you're eating healthy if you can. You make sure you're drinking, plenty of water. Wash your hands and wash your ass, okay? And that's and that's what's up, everybody.
Program time.
That's what's up, everybody. And remember, man, make good decisions out there, okay? If you play stupid games, guess what? You win stupid prizes, man. Okay, so just
Exactly.
make sure you make good decisions out there. Hey, man, on behalf, man, I just got pure leaders on this podcast right here, man. On behalf of Las Vegas President Conejo, man, Bullhead President Chale Boy, National President, man. Sugar free, everybody, man. We are 17 episodes deep of the Raider Nation Misfits podcast. Everybody, man, make sure
Right, Big 17.
make sure that you guys tune in next week, okay? Because we're gonna go live again, right? And it's gonna get crazy. We'll talk about the next preseason game. I'll be in the house, everybody. So if you're there, man, look me up and we'll have a good old time. If not, be safe, everybody. Hey, we out.
Hey.
Day that we drive, we rep it, city to city, from state to state. It's that Raider Nation 365, 24/7.
Misfits.
Loyalty and respect. Always giving back. That's how it goes. We sport that silver and black. It's a family thing, and that's a fact. And them haters can't handle that.